From Fox5 New York, it's time for more Good Day New York. Are you trying to get rid of your sunspots and acne scars? One doctor now has a quick and easy way to do just that.
Sunspots, moles, acne scars. Most people just wish they could get rid of them for good. Regan Meggi, she looks perfect.
Yeah, with all the makeup on me.
She looks perfect. You don't have any. So those moles, I always call them beauty marks, but they're not beauty marks, right? They're moles.
Kisses by the sun-kissed skin.
Oh,
Yeah.
well.
I mean, were you one of those young women who would lather yourself in like baby oil?
Baby oil, iodine, with the silver reflector outside.
Oh, yeah, well. Yeah, I understand. I was a lifeguard, so I have a lot of sun exposure as well. So we visited Dr. Bruce Katz at the Juva Skin and Laser Center in Midtown to learn about some new treatments that can actually make you look a lot younger and get rid of those spots.
I was not good with sunscreen in my early 20s when I was a lifeguard working in summers, and my mom was so good with sunscreen when I was a kid, and now some of that sun damage is really catching up to me now that I'm in my later 30s, and I just want a more clear, smooth complexion.
Erica Sperling spent lots of summers as a lifeguard, but her days baking in the sun have left her with some unwanted sunspots on her face. She told us she uses makeup to hide her uneven skin tone, so she sought out Dr. Katz for some help.
RevLight is a newer type of laser. It's a Q-switched Nd:YAG laser, and it really targets just pigment cells. So it treats people who have brown spots on their face, liver spots, people call them sunspots. They can be on your chest, back of the hands, a very common area. And we see this, particularly after the summer, when people have been out in the sun, they develop these sunspots, and they're very annoying to a lot of people, and they want them treated.
The fact that it can be done so quickly and have no downtime is really exciting for me. I'm a mom, I'm a realtor, I've got a million things to do. So to be able to get this done, in a quick procedure and not have to, hide my face for the next week or two is really helpful.
RevLight can be used on all skin types and tones. The laser targets unwanted spots on sun-exposed areas, and most patients need just one treatment.
Erica, we're going to take care of your brown spots here. As you can see, these obviously develop from the sun, and I'm going to treat each one. And you'll see there's a little red beam here. That's actually called a Haney beam, and that's exactly where the laser will fire. Yeah, so Erica, in a week or two, all those spots should be gone.
Awesome, that's great.
And here are Erica's results after the treatment. The freckles, noticeably lighter.
These moles have always bothered me, and as I've gotten older, I've noticed them more and more, and I think that they, are now aging me.
Another new FDA-approved treatment Dr. Katz offers in his office is CellFX.
Well, CellFX is a new technology. It's actually a very interesting energy source. It's what's called nanopulse stimulation. And what this does is it's a very high-powered electric charge, and it targets the power cell in any type of lesion that you may have in the skin, other areas of the body, and produces a very programmed cell death. So it doesn't cause any collateral damage. It just targets the cell itself.
Lisa is ready to get her moles zapped away in just seconds. Dr. Katz uses a handheld device to remove the unwanted growth. And within a week, Dr. Katz says the moles will scab and fall off, leaving her skin clear.
We treat patients who have benign moles, different lesions on their face, warts that don't respond to traditional treatments, and we're even looking at treating skin cancers. But so far, it's really only FDA approved for benign growths.
So Dr. Katz was a paid consultant for these CellFX clinical trials for acne. Both procedures range in price depending on the target areas. So RevLight starts at around $700 and CellFX begins at $300. Now that does sound like a lot of money. I do agree. However, if you think about the longevity of how much makeup you don't have to buy anymore to cover everything, and that's,
yeah. And how many times do you need it?
Once.
That's it? One time?
Yeah. Mm-hmm. So, I mean, if you think about it, yeah, it's a lot of money to drop right away, but you think about, okay, I don't have to worry about running to the, store to get the makeup. Oh, it's on back order. Have to find, it's just.
I know. Okay. Something to think about. Regan Meggi, thank you so much.
You're welcome.
Let it go. It's the weekend.